Welcome everybody. Today we are going to learn how to take the volume of composite figures. We're going to start with an easy one, and it's this T-shaped, weird, crazy object that it asks you to take the volume of. How am I going to do that? Does not have a formula for me. So what you're going to do first is you're going to notice that this up here is a rectangular prism. You're also going to notice that this down here is also a rectangular prism. So now that you've noticed that, you're going to realize I can take the separate volume of this and add it together to get the total volume of the composite figure. It's like these two added together are the composition of the whole shape. So first, the volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. So our length here is 12 inches. Our height is 4 inches. So you're going to multiply 4 inches. And our width is also 4 inches. So when you multiply all these together, you have 12 times 4, which is 48 times 4, which equals 192 inches cubed because it's a volume. So that is the volume of this shape right here. Now you're going to take the volume of this shape. Our length is 5 inches. Our height is 12 inches. And our width is 3 inches. That equals 180 inches cubed. Now we add 180 plus 192, and we get 372 inches cubed. Now we're going to do something a little bit trickier. We're going to take the volume of this composite figure, which is made up of a pyramid and a cube. The volume of a pyramid is 1/3 base times height. And in this case, because the base of this pyramid is a square, it's going to be our sides, or our sides squared times 1/3. So in this case, we have, okay, let's take the cube first. The volume of a cube is sides cubed, because all of our sides are the same value. So we didn't need to worry about multiplying length times width times height, because they're all the same. They're all the same value. So as we see here, our length is 4, our width is 4, and our height is 4. So we just do 4 cubed, which equals 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64 inches cubed. So that is the volume of our cube on the bottom. Now, since we know that our pyramid has the base of a square, we know that its base right here is equal to 4 times 4, or 4 squared, which equals 16. And then we divide it by 3, we get, well, we can simplify that. So now we have to add 64 plus our 16/3 inches squared cubed, and we get, well, we need to make common denominators, don't we? So we need to multiply this by 3. So now we have, what is that? Oh, let's do a little 64 times 3 equals 1892. 192/3 plus 16/3. $208. 208/3. I'm gonna do some long division. Can't go in there. 3 goes into 26 times. 3 goes into 28. 9 times. And then we're left with 1/, so now we have 69 1/3 inches cubed. All right, now let's do the volume of this cylinder plus a cone. The volume of a cone is pi r squared times the height divided by 3. And the volume of a cylinder is pi r squared times the height. We can see here that the height of this cone is 6 centimeters, so we have 6 divided by 3 times our radius is the same radius as our cylinder because they're connected. So we have 5 squared times pi, which equals 25 pi times 3, which equals 75 pi in centimeters cubed. And by the way, guys, I messed this up.
Times 2. 6/3 is 2.
Sorry guys, I'm hearing commotion.
6/3.
Oh, sorry guys, oh my god. It's 6/3 is not 3, it is 2. So we get 50 centimeters pi, 50 pi centimeters cubed. And by the way, I messed up over here. This is supposed to be meters, not inches. So disregard all the inches down there. So that is the volume of our cone. Now we're finding the volume of our cylinder. We have pi, our radius is 5, so 5 squared, and times our height, which is 9. And then we get 25 times 9 pi, which equals 225 pi. So now we add 50 plus 225 pi centimeters squared, that's 50 pi, and we get 275 pi centimeters cubed. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? That is our answer. So basically what you need to know is you need to recognize the shape of the different 3D shapes of the composite figure, and you need to just split them up and find the separate volumes of each shape and add them together. These are some formulas of composite or some formulas of 3D shapes that you're going to have to find the volume of. Yeah, and that's it. I hope you learned something today.